In this week's video, we look at the new tourist fee to be introduced next year in Thailand. Is this a good idea, and will it benefit the millions of people who were involved in the tourism industry? Tourism operators have concerns about the 500 baht fee to be collected from foreign tourists next year, worried it is not appropriate for an industry in dire need of recovery. Visitors to Thailand will soon have to pay a 500 baht entry fee, which will go towards a tourism transformation fund, the Bangkok Post reports. Thailand will reportedly introduce the entrance fee in 2022, as part of a bid to transform the tourism industry, and help the country recover from mass tourism. The fund will aid projects that transform the industry with a focus on high value and sustainable tourism, with an environmental focus, not mass tourism, the publication reports. Thailand is in the middle of its worst economic situation in decades, with a decimated tourism industry. But the Thai tourism authorities have started dreaming of all the money coming in for free. Now they need to work out how to collect the fee from tourists. The additional cost won't have an impact on tourists, as we want to focus on the quality market, the government said. Can Thailand become a high-quality tourist destination where each tourist spends a lot of money per visit? What will all the owners of cheaper range hotels and facilities think about this? Have they been abandoned by the Thailand Tourist Authority? In 2020, the employment in tourism sector accounted for around 11.6% of Thailand's total employment, so what will all the employees in these lower-class establishments do in the future? Thailand is still in the middle of COVID-19 and still has measures in place that in part limit travel between certain provinces. Large volume tourism in Thailand is highly unlikely until the majority of the local population is immunized, which won't happen in 2021 based on current immunization rates. So the Thai government's estimate of 10 million people visiting Thailand next year could just be wishful thinking. Paying 500 baht upon arrival sounds easy, but it will actually prove to be a logistical nightmare. Nobody will have Thai baht in cash upon arrival. They cannot just add the fee onto the price of an air ticket, as that would impact all travelers, including transit passengers, but most importantly Thai citizens as well. The new tax is separate from a departure tax that has already been levied for decades on outgoing travelers, designated as a passenger service charge of 700 baht when you leave from Bangkok Airport. The whole approach of targeting high-quality tourists is unlikely to work. Someone who plans to really spend a lot of money goes to the Maldives or other similar luxury destinations, not to Thailand. Thailand has always represented value for money, and that was the allure of traveling there. Thailand's proposed $15 tax on foreign tourists is stirring debate, and the industry has warned added fees could drive away visitors and hinder recovery. The Tourism Authority expects to receive 5 billion baht from 10 million foreign visitors in 2022. This is an ambitious visitor forecast compared with other institutions, such as the Bank of Thailand. The central bank expects only 6 million foreign travelers next year. Reviving tourism is paramount for Thailand's economic recovery. The sector used to account for 20% of the country's gross domestic product prior to COVID. The government intends to start welcoming vaccinated tourists at its main tourist destinations on the mainland, such as Bangkok, Pattaya, Hua Hin and Chiang Mai from November. Once the new tax is implemented, international tourists may want to see an improvement in the sector that justifies the added fee, or they may decide to visit a country where no arrival and departure fees are payable. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Please like the video and subscribe.